Hi guys, if there's anybody on here, enjoy this video on your TV. Okay, got 2 people on here. Say hi. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I've jumped on a few minutes early, as I like to do, just if I'm, hey Sharon, in case I'm anticipating any tech issues. Hey Bella, how are you, beautiful? Oh, there I am. Boom. Perfect. So can you guys hear? Oh, there's my thumbs up. Beautiful. Oh, that jumped to 30 pretty quick. Hey, Ruby, how are you? So let's introduce ourselves, have a chat. Hi, Kim. Hey, Jessica. Ah, what's that? You're a 1. Oh. Hey, Kirsten. Karen Murphy, how are you? Beautiful. Susan, oh, you can hear me? Excellent. I can hear my husband. There's been not a sound. The second I press live, he's literally mixing on the mixer. What's that thing called that you blend stuff? As loud as he can possibly be. So, interesting. Can I have a reading, please? Okay. Hey, Tash. How are you? Hey, PJ. Lisa, how are you? Marnie, oh my God. Seriously, what is he doing? Hang on 1 second. Okay. Hon, what are you doing? Okay. One must nip those issues in the bud. No, what is it? Is that it? Nip the bud in the issue? I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a few minutes until I'm actually supposed to be starting. So in this meantime, so what I'll be doing is I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes and then I'll do my spiel. I will do a group card at the end for everybody. So hang around for that. So I hope, so if you saw my, my tag at the start and it was like, so make sure there's no medical questions or pregnancy questions. And when you're asking a question, keep it brief and specific, because the more specific your question, then the more specific your guidance will be, okay? Hey, Joanne, how are you? So let's talk about the full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius coming up tomorrow night, hey? This is gonna be a doozy. It's a huge energetic alignment, and there's a lot of planetary stuff going on at the moment too, with literally 4 planets in retrograde, and we've got, it's lunar eclipse month. So a full moon, what is a full moon? How do we work with the energy of a full moon? So the full moon is all about releasing, it's about letting go. So it's kind of like the ending of something, right? And then, so we've got the full moon and this energy of Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is an amazing sign. It's all about expansion. It's about higher learning and it's about wisdom. It's about understanding our belief systems, right? It's about higher education. It's also about long distance travel. So, and then to have a lunar eclipse. So we've got a full moon, lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. So what does that mean? How do we work with that energy? It's literally about understanding our situation where we're at right now. It's about understanding everything that's happened from our past, gaining the wisdom from that understanding to move it forward to our future, okay? Like this doesn't happen, the last time we had a lunar eclipse full moon in Sagittarius was I think like 18 years ago, okay? So it's about learning all the wisdom from our past and knowing how we can use that and take that and move it into our future. So we're understanding our life up until this point, right? We're then thinking about, you know, we're acknowledging what belief systems we have. And what we want to do is we want to work on acknowledging which ones that we want to release and get rid of, which ones are blocking us, and which ones we want to hold on to move into our future. This is a lunar eclipse. So these drops, these understandings, these aha moments that we're going to get from this are going to be huge. Okay, they're going to be, you know, not always life-changing. They can be external, they can be internal. It can be changing of a belief system. It can be changing of an external pattern. It can be changing of, you know, looking at relationships that aren't serving us. And yeah, so there's many, many, many different ways that this energetic alignment is coming around that we can work with it. It's basically saying, you know, it's this moon is saying, let me illuminate for you what is no longer working for you in your life. Okay, it's saying, listen, listen, listen. What is in your life that is stuck at the moment? And let's drop into that. Let's drop into the wisdom, the knowledge of that, and move that into our future. Okay, so it's a pretty big deal. Hey, Johnny Retro. How are you? So in my Facebook community, The Lighthouse, tomorrow night at 7 p.m, we're having a beautiful ceremony and ritual around this energetic alignment. So if you're not a member, please jump on, ask to join. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for that amazing full moon ritual. Okay. Hey, Rhonda, how are you, my love? Radio. Let me do my thing. Okay, welcome replay watchers. Welcome everybody. My name is Jessica Brown, aka the Energy Muse. I am a physical empath, a clairsentient, clairvoyant, and claircognizant intuitive. So that basically means that I feel into the energy, into your energy, and I feel wherever your blocks are on my body, and then I get downloads, channeled messages and information from my guides and my angels and my spirit team as to what's going on behind those blocks. Okay, so I'm in your energy for only a few minutes, so nothing too heavy because I can't go too deep in a short period of time, right? So if you feel called, then please contact me through my Facebook page, my Insta page, or my website, www.theenergymuse.com.au, to book a reading. I think that's pretty much about it. I'm also a yoga and meditation teacher, a Reiki master, a kinesiologist, a shamanic breathwork practitioner, and a sound healer. Yeah, so yeah, you're in good hands, guys. If you've never had a tarot reading before, please note that the future is fluid. So the energy I'm reading for you at this time is literally at this time. Okay, so work with your common sense and don't take everything so seriously and so literally, okay? We ready? Hey, Amy Thomas, how are you, beautiful? Okay, so Joanne's, wow, I'm excited. I'm excited too. This is my favorite part of my week. So the way I read is I'm just going to scan the feed up and down, up and down. Hey, Michelle, fellow Gerald tonight. Hey, I'll scan the feed up and down and I'll see who lights up for me. If I missed you, I always go back up the feed, okay? So don't jump off if I've missed you. Stand out for me. Okay. So let's have a little look. What have we got happening? Okay. So what questions have we got? Hey, Sheila. Hey, Natasha. Feeling this full moon, I know, right? And the thing is, because there's such other funky energy going on, if you're feeling a little bit up and down, then, you know, blame it on what's happening in our solar system. Blame it on the astro vibes, guys, because they are fucking legit. Oh, disclaimer, this is not a show for your children to be watching, okay? This is time for them to go to bed maybe, and this is kind of what I'd call, because there might be just a little bit of swearing, okay? I'm going to keep it PA. No, is it PA? Is that what it is? Or we'll keep it off R-rated. Although this top is quite flimsy, so if something slips out, we might get to R pretty damn quick. Okay, I'm going to rein it back in. Let's do it. Okay. Hi, Rosemary. How are you, beautiful? Relationship message, please. Hey, Jess. Okay, Marnie Welk. Do you see my son selling his house? Okay, see that? Quick, simple, easy. Marnie, let me have a look. I like to write the names down to connect into the energy. Holla, holla, Hayley Clark. Okay, oh, Marnie. Oh, now I've lost. I got excited then and I didn't pin it properly. Marnie Wicks, where are you, babe? Where are you? I'm going to calm down now. I always get super excited when I start. Actually, I don't think I ever calm down, do I? Where are you, Marnie? Where are you? Okay, I can't find you, but Marnie Wicks. Will my son sell his house? I think that was pretty much the vibe, hey? Okay, let's have a look. Marnie. So talk about yourself, guys. Where are we all from? Where are we all from? I'm from Geraldton in WA. So it is 6:30 here. Our beautiful, beautiful weather at the moment. Marnie Wicks, will my son... will he sell his house? God damn it. I literally cut myself up talking. Marnie, can you just confirm? Oh, there you go. Do you see my son selling his house? I'm feeling some nervous energy in you though, Marnie, so I'm not sure if it's about the comment or the question, but I'm feeling some stuff going on in your belly, some dis-ease or some uneasy energy in your solar plexus. Let us know what's happening with your stomach. Are you having anything going on with your digestion at the moment? Okay. Okay. Interesting. So we've got some interesting cards here, Marnie. So I've got the 9 of Wands. So we're in Sagittarius, the 3rd decan of Sagittarius there. And so this card is all about a struggle. It's about acknowledgement of a struggle. And it's about, but really the thing is you're kind of on the other side of that struggle. So I feel like your son has had some issues or some struggles getting to this point with the house, with the sale of the house. The thing is that this card is reminding us to not look back on your struggles. It's about using your intuition. It's about being present in the moment. We've got Pisces, Cancer, Moon energy here. It's about being connected and present in the moment. So utilizing the efforts and the struggles from your past, taking them into visualizing and manifesting what it is you want to, do in the future. So focusing on selling and releasing that house. And then we're coming into that fire energy of the Queen of Wands. And this is non-gender. So this is masculine or feminine. So we're in the energy here of Aries and Leo and Sagittarius. So I'm just wanting some confirmation around that. So, okay, his struggle's being acknowledged. It's being acknowledged to sort of see the house sold, see the for sale sign sitting on that house. Okay, that Wands energy is super, super, super quick. It's really great, amazing energy for delegation. It's a really open energy, and it's interesting that I really feel that Sagittarius energy, because look at this, holy shit. We've got Sagittarius and we've got the moon. Holy shit, look at that. Full moon in Sagittarius, and I fucking reckon that's that solar eclipse, that's that lunar eclipse. Look at that, acknowledging our past, which is what I was just talking about. Acknowledging our past, acknowledging the lessons and the growth and the understanding of our past, the wisdom, which is what a Sagittarius energy is about, that wisdom from our past. But let's not look back at the past anymore. Let's release any limiting beliefs he has around selling that property, around selling that house, and focus on the house being sold. I'm just going to get a confirmation card around that. But that's crazy, that full moon in Sagittarius energy, and that's 2 Sagittarius energies sitting there. I'd love to know what star sign, what sun sign your son is. Confirmation around this house being sold, please. Okay, so we've got the energy of the Chariot. So this tells me that if he stays focused, and if he stays, again, that's moon energy, that's Cancer moon energy. Actually, in 2 weeks' time, we've got the lunar eclipse in Cancer coming up. So I feel like that might be acknowledging that. Okay, so it's about, this can also indicate short trips, but as far as selling a house goes, this is a really great card. It's a positive card, but it means that it kind of works really well with this energy because it means that there's going to be a bit of a struggle. It's not going to be as easy or super easy or as quick as what he would like. But the fact that that card's coming out tells me that if he stays focused, he's a Leo, beautiful fire energy, so very similar to that Sagittarius kind of vibes. So it's like that, if he stays focused and if he stays on track, then that kind of is a bit of a yes. Well, it's a major arcana card, and it is about if you stay focused and you don't get distracted by limiting beliefs and, and not thinking that this is going to happen. If you stay focused and on track and really connect clearly and let your guides know what your goals are and want to achieve your goals through that subconscious processing, then I do see the house selling. Okay, the Chariot is a really great card. It is a card of higher learning. It's soul growth and soul lessons kind of card. But it's kind of like that bumpy road. It's like instead of it being smooth, there's bumps and bumps and bumps and bumps on the road, but you will get there, okay? So, I do see him selling that house, but it's not going to be as quickly as he would want it to be, okay? So maybe work on a little bit of patience there, Marnie. Work on some patience. And I feel like too, with that bumps in the road, I feel like he may have to renegotiate his expectations about what he wants, how quickly he wants to sell it. And so he may need to negotiate the price of the house as well. Okay, he may need to drop that to if he wants to get rid of it. Okay. Hi, Alicia. Hey, Tara. Okay. So Maria, hey Maria, hi. Do you have anything for me on work and relationships? I love your readings. I haven't had a reading from you yet. Well, let's rectify that, Maria. Okay. So we don't have long enough time to go into both work and relationships. So let's just see where Spirit's guiding us. I feel like relationships might be where you want to focus at the moment, okay? Any advice for a very confused Pisces? Grounding. Pisces, so much water energy. Pisces can get stuck up in their head quite a lot. So it's really important you have a proper grounding practice. And I fucking hate it when people say grounding, grounding, grounding. But the thing is, people say it because we need it All of us need it. Some of us need it more than others, particularly air and water signs, okay? So you guys need a lot of grounding, as do being an air sign. Okay, Maria, let's focus on Maria's relationships at the moment, guys. Let's see what's going on for her when it comes to her relationship. It feels like I'm hearing from my guides stagnant, stuck. So I'm feeling like there's a bit of complacency that's maybe come into the relationship. I assume this is a love relationship. Yeah, it feels like there's not a lot of fire, there's not a lot of intensity in this relationship anymore. It feels like it's become stagnant and stuck are the two words that I'm hearing quite loudly. Let's have a look for you, Maria. Okay, the moon. How interesting with this full moon coming up. That's the second time in 2 readings. Different decks that cards come through. Okay, so the moon is a really amazing card to get around relationship readings as well, because a lot of our stuff, our sabotaging processes or our blocks in moving forward in relationships is coming from, that's the subconscious. Oh my God, I'm not even joking. I just pulled the High Priestess and the Moon again. So this is a different deck, guys, completely different deck. Okay, you guys can't see. So we've got 2 lunar energies here, 2 night energies yeah. Wow, so I'm wondering, are you a night owl, Maria? Or is this, what's going on? Why am I being so drawn into the night energy? Does your partner or this relationship you're wanting to have clarity around, are they a shift worker? What's so interesting about, why are we being drawn to your subconscious, your intuition, and the night? Because I do feel like these are both 2 really big cards to listen to your intuition. Okay, so let's just get some clarity around that. But I am connecting to confusion in the relationship as well. So guys, make sure you feedback in the comments. Good, yeah, okay. So this kind of tells me, and the next card that's come out is, this card of Scorpion energy. It is a beautiful card, and it's a card about, looking back on past events with nostalgia, with happiness, and it can also speak to inner child work as well. And it's interesting that we've got 2 cards of the subconscious processing, and this card that is can be about going back into looking in inner child stuff. I feel like if you're not in a relationship now, that there might be some holding patterns that you've got from previous relationships, because this card can, be a signpost to look at things from our past. And, the fact that I'm so much here in your subconscious is about, I feel there's definitely some blocks there going on for you about, the energetic baggage that you're calling and pulling through from other relationships, from old relationships. So if you're in a relationship now, I feel like it's quite stagnant. I feel like it's quite stuck. I don't feel strong relationship energy, to be honest. So if you're not in a relationship, then I feel like you've got some clearing to do around these blocks, some sabotaging stuff. So look at the circle I'm doing tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, because this is going to be the perfect time for you to release and let go of any baggage. And it's really hard for us to to work on releasing stuff from our subconscious, because it's in our subconscious. We don't actually know that A, it's there, and B, it's affecting us, and C, what to release, okay? So just know that a big part of our healing process is that we don't always need to know what it is that we have to release. It is about just acknowledging that there's a block there that needs to be released in itself, okay? And as I'm talking about this, the energy of Hangman's come up, okay? Neptune energy. So this is about looking at things from a different perspective. So literally looking at things from a different perspective, and within that viewpoint, within that viewscape, then that's where wisdom and enlightenment comes from. Okay, so Maria, I'm not sure about your situation at the moment. I can't see the comments, but I would say that there is, it's a time for you to kind of sit back, acknowledge where some blocks, some subconscious blocks may be sitting for you there, and work on doing some healing and releasing around that, because it's going to be in that place and that space of you doing nothing in that Hangman energy that you'll be able to clear and release some old patterns of thinking or whatever to allow new energy to come in. Okay, so I hope that has helped. Okay, Maria. Okay. Okay, Angela Bev. Angela Bev, B-E-B-B. Hey, Angela, are you still with us, honey? I've no idea why I just called you honey. I never use that word. Actually annoys me, that word. Why am I calling you honey? Okay, so Angela wants to know I've got to scroll all the way down to get the pinned comment. Angela wants to know, do you see my ex coming back to SA anytime soon? Okay, so let's feel into that for you, Angela. I feel like I want to call you Angie. So do we feel Angela's ex coming back to South Australia anytime soon? So the question is, do you want your ex to come back anytime soon? So that's the interesting question. And what are the ramifications of him coming back to you? So I'm wondering if you're calling this relationship back in, or if there's fear of the relationship coming back in, okay? I am feeling old energy. I'm feeling that if he does come back, I'm feeling that it's not a great time for you to pick that relationship back up again. It feels stagnant. The energy feels stuck. It feels that, it's not ready to be picked back up again, if that's what you're hoping or if that's what you're wanting. Okay, that Page of Swords is usually about new things coming in, but the Page of Swords is about new ideas. It's about new communication. It's about, new concepts and things coming to you around the way you're thinking about things, a way you're communicating with things. So it's important that if you're not wanting this relationship to pick back up again, that there's no communication there. Okay. Okay, so 100% I'm feeling that this is a big resounding no, because, well, even if he is coming back and there's going to be communication and contact there, it's like that energy I was picking up. I was saying it's kind of dead, it's kind of dusted, the energy's old and stale. And this energy here of Gemini, the third decan of Gemini, is 100% saying, look, it's done, it's dusted. So regardless of whether he's coming back or not, then it's really a moot point. It's, but this is to know that nothing in the relationship. And I'd say if he's, then this could also be a definite no for if he's coming back or not. Okay, I'm not sure, I'm not feeling either as far as that is concerned. I'm only feeling the energy of your relationship. As far as his movements and travels are going, I'm not feeling that, I'm not picking up on that, but there's definitely an ending, a painful ending, but an ending to whether he's coming back or not, doesn't matter. It's not really going to be aligning with where you are right now, okay? So I hope that has helped, Ange. It's pretty specific though, isn't it? It's pretty obvious that was a general, pretty much a no. Okay? So let us know, Ange, if that resonates with you, if that feels and how you feel about that. Okay. So Sharon Such says, hello, beautiful. Lovely to see you. Namaste, beautiful. Would you be able to share a card on my relationship and those around me? I shall do that. So Sharon, let's have a look at Sharon. Sharon wants a card to share a card on my relationship and those around me. Okay. So that's a bit confusing, and those around me, because those around you, that could be a billion people, my love. So let's just hone in on your immediate relationship, okay? Because those around you could be friends, family, work colleagues, Facebook friends, any energy that you're interacting with are in essence a relationship, right? Some are deeper than others, some are superficial, but they're all relationships, okay? So let's just have a look for a card for Sharon, please, on her relationship. I do feel strong female energy around you, so I don't know whether it's a same-sex relationship or not, but I do feel strong female energy around you that is a little bit out of alignment at the moment. So whether you're having some issues with a woman around you, let's have a look. Okay, wow, look at that same card again, different deck, same card. So that's that wounded warrior energy, that Sagittarius and the third decan of Sagittarius, hey? And that's about like looking back to the past. It's about staying present in the moment and and looking to the future. So it's about, so whatever's gone on in your relationship previously, okay, you're being acknowledged that it hasn't been super, super easy for you. Okay, so there's an acknowledgement around that. I am seeing here, next card we've got is this, the card of Aquarius here, the second decan of Aquarius. And look at that, we've got, so annoying you guys can't see. It's the card of the, you know, moving away from something. So moving away from something that's been quite tumultuous, and you're moving into calmer waters. It can also be a travel card as well. So whether you've got any traveling booked, but the fact, I feel like you're kind of, your struggle's being acknowledged, you're moving away from that struggle, and you've got this beautiful energy sitting here. So this is the slowest moving energy in the deck. But the thing is about the Ace, the Knight of Pentacles, the energy is very, very, very slow moving, but it's one of the most successful knights in the card, in the deck. Okay, so this is someone who's very grounded. It's that Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn energy. They're very grounded. They're very focused on the material aspects of life. They're focused on you know, building things and growing things and accumulating things. But this is a really good, so I'm wondering if this is, because this doesn't, I'm wondering when your birthday is, Sharon, because this could either be you or it could be somebody around you. I don't actually feel like this is you. I feel like this is the relationship that you're talking about. So I'm just going to get a clarifying card as to see where that Knight of Pentacles is moving from, because it's acknowledging the battles. You're moving away from that battle into something nicer, okay? A slower, softer energy, something more grounded. Really practical this energy is. So I'm not sure if this is resonating with somebody you know, Sharon. Let us know in the comments, please. And let's get a clarifying card around that Knight of Pentacles, please. Okay, whoa, this moon energy, again, the moon, it keeps showing up, doesn't it? Nearly in every single reading. What the fuck? The moon energy is coming up again. Okay. So it really is about just going within, and let me hear what Sharon said. It's about really going within and acknowledging the struggles and, you know, allowing yourself to release previous troubles with Sun and sorting through the end. My husband finding it hard. Okay. Birthdays in May. So what's that? April, May, March, January, March, April, May. So I think that's, I'm hopeless at working them out through the dates. We've got Pisces, March, April, May. So I feel like that's Cancer energy. That's the moon. Yeah, where are we now? January, March, April, May. Oh, we're in May now. Jeez, so we're in Gemini. The 11th of May though. Yeah, Gemini. Cancer's coming up. Okay. So you're being guided and told to go into, you know, your subconscious. Listen to those energies of the moon. Okay, listen to, you know, pay attention to your dreams. Okay, pay attention to your dreams. And that Eight of Cups in reverse, okay? So again, that Pisces energy, the Eight of Cups in reverse, it usually means that you're walking away from a situation that no longer serves you. The fact that this is in reverse tells me that, you know, the energy is there still for you to walk away, but this kind of tells me that you're holding on to it for you know, you're holding on to it. So this is where that energy of the moon's coming in. It's about use the energies of the full moon to release what it is that you're holding on to. So you're able to move from the, you know, from the pain of your past, the experience of your past. You're able to move on cleanly and clearly. It's going to be a bit slower and take a little bit longer than you think, but, you know, really work with your subconscious, work with your intuition, and allow the energy of that Eight of Cups to flip and come into the upright, because the energy is there. You're just holding on to it to a little bit too long, okay? So take this into meditation and ask yourself, where can you release you know, expectations or energies or beliefs that you're holding on to around your relationships and around this situation. Okay, and you know, I really feel like that that Knight of Pentacles is your husband's energy. I feel like that's why the moon is showing up around that, because it's also letting him know that he needs to leave the past behind, or try, you know, not looking back at the past so much, focusing on the future, focusing on the now moment and living in that now moment to then bring in and create a different future, a more, you know, lighter future. So I hope that's helped, Sharon. Okay. Okay, let me scroll back up the feed. Scrolling back up the feed. Okay. So someone's asked, I'm pregnant, will my baby be okay? I am just not going to even drop into an energy like that, because I'm in your energy for 4 minutes. Imagine if I said no, you know, no, you're not, baby, your baby's not going to be okay. Imagine if I said that, okay? I'm not feeling anything. I'm not even in that energy. But yeah, even if you came and had a private reading with me and asked me that question, I'm not going to go there with that question, okay? I'm not a doctor, and I'm not even going to, because I'm not going to give you that, that news, or even if I was picking that up, I always ask people, do they want everything to come through that I'm picking up on? But I'll be very, and I work with people that are struggling with fertility. I work with people to feel into their energy and to see where their blocks are and where there's stagnant, stuck energy that's not allowing them to conceive. But once you've conceived, that is no. I am out, okay? That is definitely not the energy that I'm going to even drop into. And to be honest, any reader that you went and saw that gave you an answer to that, I don't think is a very ethical reader. That's just my opinion, okay? So guys, keep it relatively, you know, so just think to yourself, okay, if she's in my energy for 4 minutes, you know, am I going to want to get advice like that can potentially ruin my life or my way of thinking, okay? And so you're not going to be able to even enjoy the fucking pregnancy anymore because some assholes told you that the baby isn't going to survive or some shit. So I could also on the flip side say, yes, this is going to be an amazing pregnancy, but I don't know that, okay, because I'm not in the energy. So guys, just have a think about it. And, you know, and there's no judgment around asking that question, because I know that, you know, of course you want to know that, but that's just not my jam, okay? I'm not going to drop into that. Hey, Sunny. Oh, I love your name. I'm going to give, Sanny. Okay, so Sanny, first time here. Let's have a look. Sanny Van der Branden. So Sunny would like a card. Okay, Sunny, I am going to give you an advice card. So a card for Sunny, please. Sunny, that's such a beautiful name. Okay, let's have a look. A card, an advice card for Sunny. Let's have a look. Short and sweet. Okay, surrender. Hello, beautiful. I release the need to control. So that is a beautiful, sweet card for you, Sunny. Release the need to control. So acknowledge, notice any areas in your life where you feel the need that you have to control every aspect of a situation, every aspect of an event, or on the flip side, once you've planned something, and things that are out of your hand, your plans change, how well do you deal with that? Do you go with the flow, or do you kind of lose your shit? Is there anxiety there when you aren't in control of situations and circumstances? Okay, because I would really call to look into areas of your life where that energy is sitting there. Okay, so nice and short for you, Sunny. Okay. So, what else have we got here? Okay, Sharon Stokes. Will my son's mental health improve? It's been so tough for me. Oh, Sharon, can we have some hearts for Sharon, please? I feel your pain, my love. Mental health is so tough, and it's particularly tough for everybody involved, I would imagine. I haven't had a lot of dealings in my personal life with mental health, but I do see, and it's interesting because one of my major gifts that I'm able to do is when I tune into someone's energy, I feel depression and anxiety in everybody's bodies very differently, but I feel it in my body, and I can give you a scale as to the intensity of the anxiety or the depression. So, and you know what? Interestingly enough, so I do about 3 to 4 readings a day, right? And I've done this for years, and probably about 70% of the people that I see, the energies I tune into, have some form of depression or anxiety. So even to this day, and there's people have an idea, or there's a stigmatized understanding or idea around mental health. It's like, fuck off. Literally every single person has some form of trauma in their energy. It's just, yeah. So I do feel for you, Sharon. So let's have a look. Is Sharon's son's mental health going to get any better? I feel that he doesn't really do anything for himself to make it better. I'm not talking about taking medications. I'm talking about he doesn't really help himself out. And I know that when it can be very difficult to, you know, when you're in that struggle to try and want to help yourself out of it. But I feel like there is, even when he isn't, you know, when he's feeling not so heavy, I still don't feel like he's making super healthy, productive choices with his lifestyle. Ace of Swords has come out there. So that's a really great, you know, it's some new communication. Maybe there's a new, somebody new that might be coming in, and that's kind of like that aha moment that you're going to get. So that's kind of really positive. I shouldn't say kind of, that's definitely a positive sign. Aces are gifts from God. Oh, for fuck's sake, the moon's come out again in reverse. So that's talking about his depression. Okay, 100% I feel that energy. And then this has come out, the devil. Okay. So we've got, there's an aha moment, okay? And it's about the moon upside down for me in this energy is him sinking into his energy and not releasing it, not moving out of it. And then you've got the energy of Capricorn sitting here, the devil, okay? So the devil is really all about our, it's a card of, it can be a card of addiction. It can be a card of, but really for me, I feel like it's a card, particularly in this question, Sharon, I feel like it's a card of, this is your energy. This doesn't feel like it's your son's, okay? Your son is in the middle there, but this is feeling like you're chained to this kind of, this problem or this issue, this situation. It's like a holding on, and there's a feeling that you're so connected and chained into it that you're not going to be able to get out of it. You can't see the other side of it. Okay, there can be addictive energy around that, particularly if someone's taking medication or taking kind of drugs to deal with the depression. I don't feel like that's what that is for you, Sharon. I feel like this is about you and that feeling that you're never going to get out of it. You're stuck in it and you're chained to this situation. And it's interesting that, you know, these two people here, as I'm saying that, they're chained to one another. So I feel like that's you and your son. Okay, that's your idea of this situation. Two cards have fallen out. We've got the Two of Pentacles, so that's decisions to be made. Okay, what are you going to do? Do you do this or do you do that? And then again, we've got that Eight of Cups energy, that moving away from a difficult situation. So I'm not sure, I know that's not a lot of clarity or any yes or no answers around if he's going to be moving out of it. But this Ace of Swords feels really positive to me. It feels like he might be trying something new, like a new doctor, a new drug maybe, as in a prescription drug. But, you know, there's going to be an aha moment. That's in reverse, an aha moment around the depression, okay? Acknowledging that this is just a state of mind for you. And I know that sounds really condescending, but what I'm saying is you can still be there to support and be there and to help without being chained to it yourself, you know? Find time for yourself. Find time. So that Eight of Cups is the walking away from the situation, okay? And that Two of Pentacles. So I feel like there's a decision that you're going to have to make. And from that decision, there's going to be a walking away, okay? At some point, you have to kind of let people, you know, remove yourself from the situation to gain clarity. And I feel like that's what that Ace of Swords could be as well, is, you know, clarity. But, you know, sometimes we have to remove ourselves from particular situations and stories to feel and find that clarity. So I'm sorry that wasn't a clean-cut yes or no answer, Sharon, but I do feel like he needs to, I've pulled back from helping him, and that's that Eight of Cups energy, that moving away energy, but acknowledge the devil energy there as well, okay? So that's about that being chained, that thinking that you're chained to that situation, okay? It's just a concept that you can break those chains, move away, and start to make room for yourself, start to do things for yourself that make you feel lighter. And I feel guilt. I'm feeling a lot of guilt in your energy that if you were to move on, it's like there's a feeling of guilt there because your son's sitting in suffering. So for you, it feels very difficult for you to be able to have joy and happiness in your life. But the thing is, they're very, you know, there's no point sitting in someone's pain and suffering. There's no point two people being in that energy. Okay, so step out, move away, be there for him when he needs you to, but don't sit in that energy the whole time, okay? I'd say don't even sit in it at all. This isn't your story, okay? Be there to hold hands and to give, you know, guidance, to give clarity, but don't be sitting in that energy because that's not your story. It is part of your story, but it's not your story to be in, if that makes sense. Sharon, so feel free, please, to give some feedback in the comments. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh, Christy Thompson says, I love and appreciate your work. Thank you. Could I please have an advice card? Christy, what would you want the advice card on, my love? What's the advice on? Where are we? Christy. Okay. So what would you like some advice on, Christy? Christy Thompson, love and appreciate your work. Please could I have an advice card? Okay, well, let's just have a little look and see what pops up for you, my love. What's happening with your work situation at the moment? Work and career, what's happening there? I'm feeling, so I'm having some difficulty breathing in your energy as well. It feels like I feel like I'm very wheezy, or I'm wondering if you have respiratory problems or you have asthma issues or anything like that, because I actually feel it's difficult to breathe, to take a deep breath. So if you're still here with me and you're watching this live, which I hope you are, I would recommend just closing your eyes, put your hand on your belly and just drop down into some deep diaphragmatical breaths, some nice deep belly breaths. Breathing through your nose and breathing out through your mouth. So in through your nose. And this is for us all in this feed. So if a message is resonating for you, then the chances are that this message is for you as well, because we're in a collective energy here. This is a collective community. So a lot of the time, the messages that are coming out for one person are meant for all of you or some of you, okay? So Christy, so the thing is with tarot, it's these quick questions work much better with specific answers, okay? So let's have a look. Christy, Christy, Christy. An advice card. Okay, what have we got? We've got the Hierophant. Okay, so this is all about, it's the card of Taurus, okay? So it's that beautiful grounding earth energy. It is a card about government institutions. It's a card about spiritual wisdom. It's a card about spiritual knowledge and insight. It can also be, because it's an institutional card, it can be things to do with churches, but it can also be spiritual teachers, but it can also be government places as well. So what's happening with your work? Where do you work? Christy, if you could jump on and be a little bit more specific so I've got something to work through there. Otherwise, so we've got the Hierophant energy. I'm going to pull one more card around that for some clarification. It's interesting, as I look at this card, I'm drawn to the blue around the throat as well, and that could be calling to those respiratory things I'm picking up on. You know, not difficulties breathing, but I just feel like I can't actually take a deep breath. It feels like it's, yeah, like, whether that's, I'm not feeling that that's an anxiety thing. It feels like it could be an actual physical thing. So let us know, Christy. The other thing is too that I want to point out is if something isn't resonating with you in this right now moment, if it's not dropping in now, don't disregard it, because in a lot of my readings, if stuff that doesn't drop in that moment, I'll always get a message a few days later, a couple of weeks later, a month later saying, oh Jess, remember when you told me this? Well, this is what happened. Okay, so don't disregard things that are that aren't dropping right now in the moment. I just feel like I need to say that. Okay, we've got the Justice card coming up as well. So that's Libra energy. So we've got Taurus and Libra sitting here, Sun, Moon or Rising. Okay, so it's not always your sun sign. Yeah, this is a reading for Christy Thompson. Okay, so we've got, so I'm not sure whether there's some legal stuff going on for you, because these are two, there's a card of institution and learning and a card of, that can be about legal matters. So yeah, but I am really, really drawn to, it's interesting that they're both sitting down, isn't it? It's interesting that they're both cloaked in red as well. So I'm wondering what's going on with maybe your menstrual cycle as well, because I really am drawn into red and I'm drawn into base energy. Christy, I haven't written your name down. Christy Thompson. Yeah, very, very interesting. What's happening with Christy around structures, around, so isn't it interesting that a lot of the cards up until now have been quite intuitive, quite about going into subconscious and listening to our dreams and listening to our intuition. So this is where I would say, even though that is a card of higher learning or a card of spiritual guidance, this feels to me like it's very much a card of structure and of work. So if you don't have a job now, I'm wondering what it is you used to do in the past. Let me just get some guidance and clarification around these two cards. Okay, I've got the Sun card. Okay, so whatever it is happening around, you know, these two kind of institution practices or legal fees or anything going on for you around that, it's going to be a really beautiful outcome for you. The Sun card, this is Leo energy. It's energy of the sun, the planet Sun. Okay, we've got a solar eclipse coming up actually in 2 weeks in the sign of Cancer. But this is probably one of the most positive cards in the deck you can get. It's a beautiful card about new beginnings. It is a card of fertility. It is a card of, you know, beautiful nurturing. It's a card of wellness, really. So whatever is going on for you, okay, around these cards, you've got this beautiful outcome card there, okay? And actually, might I add that these are 3 huge, big Major Arcana cards. These are big spiritual growth lessons, okay? So lots and lots and lots of growth coming for you, Christy. I would definitely, with that Sun card, that energy, look at working with the energies of the lunar eclipse tomorrow night. I feel like that's why a lot of moon energy is coming through for everybody, because of the lunar eclipse that's coming up. Okay, so let me have a look. Okay, Christy. Okay, my love. So Christy wants to know, Van Hamburg. Hello, beautiful girl. Christy wants to know, will my move into my new house be? Oh, can I know, please, how would my move to my new house would be? Is a positive move, please. Okay, my love, I'm just switching decks here, clearing the energy from that deck, bringing in energy for a new deck. Christy, so basically Christy wants to know, is this going to be a positive move for her? Is this going to be a positive move for Christy? I feel like you're kind of sort of, that's not very specific, is it? Your energy feels very upbeat for me, Christy. It feels like you're very, you've got that beautiful Sagittarius energy, actually, that energy of Jupiter, that beautiful expansion, that expansive energy. I feel like you're actually quite intuitive yourself, if you were to connect into that side of yourself. I don't know why I'm being drawn to flowers around you. I don't know where flowers are coming from, but I feel for you that really whatever you set your mind to, whatever tasks you get involved in, they always kind of feel like they're going to be pretty, you know, pretty positive, because that's your outlook, that's your frame of reference for most situations. Don't get me wrong, I can see that you get caught in the doom and gloom sometimes, but you really don't sit in that energy. You pull yourself out of it pretty quickly. And as I'm saying that, we've got 2 cards here that have fallen out. We've got the Ace of Cups and, again, Moon energy. Far out, man. This is crazy. So this is this beautiful water energy, and those Ace cards come from God. It's like an intervention. Your guides come in and we're like, we're going to make this happen. So there's some beautiful heart opening for you here. This is Cancer energy. It's Scorpio energy. It is beautiful water energy. Yeah, and that Ace is kind of signaling something's going to come through for you, and it's going to open up your heart space, because this is all very this is all very heartfelt, heart-centered. And the next card to come out of that is this card of Libra in the first decan. It's the 2 of Swords. So it feels like but look at that Moon energy as well. As I was talking about your intuition, these are 2 highly intuitive cards. Okay, this is like the daughter of the High Priestess, and this is like the beginning of that opening your heart chakra, where we connect a lot of our intuition from, is that beautiful open heart. Oh, she's a Cancer, 1st of July, yay! Beautiful water energy. Look at the water energy, so much water. I'm going to get a clarifying card around that water energy for you. God, I would love it if the Moon came out again. I would love it if the Moon or High Priestess came out. Lots of water energy there. So there's a lot of emotions for you around this move, okay? So with all this water here, I want you to focus on grounding. Okay, focus on grounding your energy and your intention. Beautiful. You know, this is going to be an amazing space for you. Once you get in there, make it your own. Smudge it, cleanse it, clear the energy, and just be in like it's going to be an amazing space. Judgment's coming through as your clarifying card. And again, look at that. That's another kind of, the way that they've depicted this is that kind of similar to that Moon energy, isn't it? Judgment's all that... Judgment's one of my favorite cards in the deck. It's that beautiful Pluto energy. And the way that we work with this energetic alignment, this planetary alignment, is we recognize that the things and the wisdom from our past Okay, and we take that and we acknowledge the lessons and the growth that we're getting from the wisdom and the incidents, the issues that have happened to us in our past. Okay, so this is, I know it's an emotional time for you, but I want you to acknowledge that, you know, whatever's happened in your past, there's been spiritual growth from that, and there's moving on from that. Okay, so I know that you're asking about the house, but, you know, it's like, connect into your intuition, okay? Ground a little bit, because there's a lot of water energy there, and acknowledge that whatever's going to happen for you, whatever's coming up for you, it is to be acknowledged and to be, you know, and that card in itself, look how she's releasing that card, letting the heaviness of situations and circumstances. For you, I feel that there's something that you're holding on to around a previous relationship as well. Like, I don't know what 2 years is, what around the like a 2, but I feel like that this is where a lot of this energy is coming from, where that need to release and let go of, and to really allow yourself to have the confidence to create and manifest whatever kind of beautiful happiness you want in your life. So it's about acknowledging that previous relationship, and let me know what the 2 means. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 years. For me, I feel like it's not 2 weeks. To me, it feels like it's an older relationship, but acknowledge that, work on acknowledging that, and use the energy of this moon, this full moon, to release it, okay? But yeah, I really do energetically feel that you're going to be happy in your new home. I really do feel. I feel like it's got space. Okay, I feel like whether it is limited space, whether it's physical small space, I feel like you're going to have more space in your mind, more clarity of thought. Okay, it feels like it's going to be a very energetically aligned environment for you. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so let's move on. We've got a couple more readings. Remind me tomorrow. Okay. 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 Success on my business. Joanne Greens. Is that right? Greens? Joanne Greens. Okay. Success on Joanne's business. Can we give some Joanne some love, please, guys? Some hearts for Joanne. Hearts for Joanne. Okay. Success on Joanne's business. Let's have a look. Okay, Spirit. So I'm assuming that you're asking, is your business going to be a success? Success on Joanne's business. What was the question? Success of my business. So Spirit is saying very clearly, what you put into it, you'll get out of it. Oh, I feel like I need to take a really deep breath out for you, Joe. It feels like you're it literally feels like you're holding your breath. And a nice, take a deep breath out for me. Very different energy to Joanne's energy. This is needing to take a nice deep breath for me, girl. So are you starting a business? I don't feel like this is a very old business. This feels like you're either starting a business, wanting to start a business, or you have just started a business. The energy feels quite new to me. What kind of business are you in? Okay. So you've already started. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful, Sheila. Good luck with your new business. Okay. Trees are coming through. Why am I feeling trees? I don't feel this has anything to do with your business. This feels more to me about energy around you, retail. Okay, yeah. Trees, again, obvious there's grounding energy needed there. Okay. I'm wondering if there's quite a lot of outlay for you when it comes to this business. We've got the Queen of Pentacles coming out. Again, that's that beautiful Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I feel like this might be you, my love. You know, the Queen of Pentacles, it's kind of like the minor arcana version of the Empress, right? She's very grounded. Pentacles are, you know, what we can, you know, grasp with our hands. It's our 3D reality. It's our body. It's our environment. It's our material things. So I feel like this might be you. I love the rabbit though. I'm really drawn to the rabbit in this card. To be honest, I've never actually noticed the rabbit before. The rabbit to me is a beautiful card of fertility and about creating and about, you know, new things. So I feel like this is more to do with your business here. I feel like that's a really positive sign for your business venture, that rabbit there. Unless you actually have a rabbit as a pet. I feel like you're more of a cat person. Okay, let's get a clarifying around that. Oh my God, the Empress. How funny. Okay, so isn't that amazing? So I feel like that's the minor version, the minor arcana version of that major arcana, the Empress. Can I just say, if you're not, be very careful on the fertility side of things, because these are, to me, I read these as two massive birth cards, massive birth signs, okay? So, but, you know, apart from the obvious, because she's in her first trimester, apart from the obvious, these are both massive cards about creating and about making something new, making something happening. So it's like a very fertile environment and a very fertile energy that you're working in. So it feels really, really abundant through that Queen of Pentacles, but it feels very fertile. Like this is the energy of creating, the energy of creating and expanding. So this is a beautiful energy, Joanne. I feel like this is going to be really successful for you. Let me get some, sometimes the comments come up but sometimes I miss them. Okay, where are you? Oh, who sent me stars? Anna, thank you, beautiful. Yes, I create and design. Oh, beautiful. And this is such, yeah, these are two amazing, that Empress is such a beautiful card for creating, right? Literally creating new life or creating new ideas. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Oh my God, I love those cards. Love them, love them, love them. Can we get some clarity around them for us? So I'm thinking yes, 100%. The cards are telling me that your business is going to be successful. The only thing I'd be careful about is holding on to your finances a little bit too much. So the Four of Pentacles, that Capricorn energy in the first decan, can be about, there can be scarcity and there can be, and when we get into freaking out, particularly if you're spending a lot of money to get something creating, what you put out, you'll get back into it. Was that it? Or what you get in, you'll put back out, right? The Four of Pentacles can be kind of like a little bit of a signpost saying, look, it's there's going to be balance there. That's really great. The number 4 is all about balance and security, but just make sure that you're not holding on too tight, because she's clutching that purse and she's holding it onto her heart space. Okay, so it's about opening the grip of holding on to money and to energy to allow beautiful, new, fertile things to come in to be created. Okay, so very, very, very good energy around that for you, Joanne. Can we give Joanne some hearts, please? Two major cards about creation, right? About birthing new things. Amazing. Take the risk. Yep, take the risk. That's what your cards are saying. Take the risk. And the thing is, it's like, so remember guys, what I read and what I'm feeling is the energy of the now, okay? The future is fluid, so things can change, okay? So that's why whenever you're getting a reading from somebody, always know that the future is fluid, and depending on which path you take, that can change. But the energy that I'm connecting with and reading right now in this moment is yes, yep, Joe, go for it, because your energy is there to create. So tap into that energy. Okay, let's do one more reading. Will I be successful, sex goddess? Well, damn. Where is that comment? Will I be successful? Okay, Kat, I'm going to read that because I'm not sure if you're calling me a sex goddess or referring to yourself, but I am going to take that as you were calling me a sex goddess. Cat, great. And then I'm going to do Johnny Retro because he's always on my lives and I love Johnny Retro. And here's the thing. Thank you guys so much for jumping on and supporting my lives. I love you guys so much. theenergymuse.com.au, and follow me on Facebook and Insta because I'm doing a giveaway soon. I'm going to be giving away a tarot deck and a free reading. So jump on to my socials. Keep an eye out for that. Okay, Kat, will I be successful? Okay, so that card has just fallen out. Now, will you be successful? I'm assuming in your work, hey? Or in life, or I'm not sure. So, whoa, we've got a lot of cards that have fallen out there. Okay. These are the 3 cards that are showing themselves to me though. So, you know, the really great thing is the Queen of Wands has come out, okay? So I'm not sure if this is around personal success or work, but this is probably one of the best cards in the deck when it comes to work stuff, okay? This is about, this is the boss bitch of businesses, okay? Queen of Wands is Sagittarius, Leo, that fire, that Aries fire energy. And it is about, she is also very in charge, but she's also very, you know, approachable. She has great energy. She's fun. She's vibrant, and she loves to get things done. She loves to travel. She loves excitement, but she gets things done, okay? She doesn't sit on her hands. She gets things done. And, you know, so that's that beautiful action and energy of doing. So if you sit in the energy of Queen of Wands, then you're going to be successful in whatever it is that you put yourself out there to do. But we've got the 5 of Cups here as well. So we've got that Pisces energy here, and it's about letting something go. It's about mourning and releasing something. Okay, so whatever's gone on in your past, it's about letting that go, releasing the energy that was sitting in there and feeling the energy of that Queen of Wands. Okay, interesting that this, again, more Pisces energy has come out. So I'm wondering where the, I should say not Pisces, sorry, Scorpio energy is sitting in your sun, moon, or in your chart, in your natal chart, because 2 energies around Scorpio, sorry. Okay, so, and we've got that energy of looking back on childhood stuff, okay, looking back on your childhood. And this is where I'm feeling these 2 energies could be connected. So this is, it can be about inner child work needing to be done, but it could also be about looking back on a relationship with, you know, with fondness, with nostalgic feelings, but also releasing any grief that you're holding on to from past or previous relationships. Okay, and when you sit in those energies, then you are going to be successful. Whatever it is you set your mind to, Kat, you can be successful. It's just about having the confidence and the ability to be able to move forward with those ideas and those ventures. Okay, Kat? So I hope that that resonates with you. But yeah, big Pisces energy, hey? Who's the Pisces in your life? Okay. Okay, let's have a card for Johnny Retro. Johnny Retro, will my political career be successful? Okay, I'm going to pin that comment, and then I'm going to do a group card for everybody after Johnny. Can we get some hearts for Johnny, please? Hearts for Johnny. Will his political career be successful? Johnny, I'm feeling that not on a grand, I'm not sure what your political career is about or how that's going to go down, but I don't feel like it's going to be successful on a grand scale. Locally, I feel like you will be, you know, well known, but it's like, what's the measure of success? Everybody's success and everybody's way that they measure success. Kat says you're spot on. Fantastic. Thank you, my love. Everyone has a different measure of success, right? You know, someone's measure of success could be that they've just actually had the confidence to step out and pursue a political career, whether you get elected or not, or, you know, that might not be, you know, what you deem to be successful. It could be that you've actually moved through some insecurities or some self-sabotaging practices before, and you've actually gone on and been able to, you know, move through those blocks and put yourself out there, and that within itself can be a measure of success, right? So Christy says, yes, Johnny Retro. Well, Christy, I should just step aside, girl, and let you do this reading. Hey? How's that sound? Will my political career be successful? Well, I don't need to do this anymore, Johnny. Just listen to Christy's advice. She's, yeah, she's right up in it for you, girl. So, yeah, awesome. Thanks, Christy. Okay, Johnny. Will my political career be successful? Sheila, do you do this every day? Yep, every day, except for Saturdays and Sundays. Okay. Oh, not on here. I do different lives in different areas. But yeah, I do it every Thursday night here. Okay. So Johnny, I've got the 4 of Swords. Okay, this has come out in reverse. This is the card of Libra. So in the upright, Johnny, that's a card of kind of going in for deep contemplation. If you were to say meditation, it's not a time to take action. But this card has come out for you in the reverse. Okay, so it's about no longer sitting on whatever it is you've been sitting on. This is actually now a time to take action and to take charge. Okay, so whether you've been wondering if you should go ahead with something or not, that 4 of Swords in reverse is kind of, you're saying, yeah, it's time for you now to take action. Okay, let's have another card for Johnny. Let's get some clarification around that Four of Swords, and this is thrown out. Okay, so making sure we've got the Eight of Swords here. Again, we're in that Gemini, the third decan of Gemini. So making sure that you're letting go of any limiting beliefs you have, any ideas you have about like lots of sword energy. So obviously you're a very intelligent guy. You're very logical and analytical because this is the energy of the swords. But it's about making sure that you're not over-analyzing, overthinking everything, and dropping into your heart, listening and being guided by your heart energy at times as well, Johnny, okay? Because the Eight of Swords here is really just a cognitive process. It's an idea that you have, okay? It's not an actual thing. She just has to back up on those bad bitches and cut those ties and drop that you know, that mask, whatever that's called, over her eyes, and, you know, see and tap into the intuitive waters beneath her, and, you know, use that heart energy to be guided on her, on the path. So let go of the overthinking, okay? Let go of the idea of something, and oh, look at this beautiful Page of Pentacles. So this is actually, it's about, you know, the new beginning about something. It's something new coming to you, okay? Whether that's an idea coming to you. This is more about something physically coming to you. So this could be an opportunity. The pages are all about opportunities coming in for you. So I do feel that, and you know, Page of Pentacles, it does, and when I look at this, I'm really drawn into the beautiful yellow, the vibrancy of the colors. So there's new beginnings, there's new opportunities coming for you, Johnny, okay? But it's important that you take action, let go of overthinking, let go of limiting beliefs, okay? Let go of that feeling of being stuck in limiting beliefs, and there is something coming in for you, okay? Something very, very, very positive. So if I was to just pull this one card, then that's definitely a yes card for you, Johnny, okay? So I love that reading for you, Johnny. I really, really do. But it's important to let go of old ways of thinking, okay? Work with the energy of that lunar eclipse tomorrow night of Sagittarius, and let's all let go of old concepts, old ideas, old ways of thinking, okay? And open ourselves up to noticing and acknowledging what beliefs are limiting it and blocking us from our success in the future, and what, you know, beliefs do we need to take forward into our future to, you know, create and open up a brand new future for us. Okay, I'm going to do a card for the group, guys. A card for the group. Joanne, thank you, my love. She says you're the best. I'm like, no, you are. You are. So sorry if I didn't get to you guys tonight, but jump on and and let me know if I missed you tonight for the next time I am on. Jump onto my page, The Energy Muse, because and my the Facebook page, The Lighthouse, because I often do free card readings on there, okay? A card for the group. Oh, how beautiful is this? Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Okay, I'm going to read from the book about this one. I feel like at some point everybody needs a shout out for their health, right? Excuse me. Your body is your temple. You are responsible for its care. You have chosen to incarnate in this physical dimension to learn certain lessons. And if you don't maintain the physical vessel that your soul has chosen, then you are sabotaging your own plan. Your health is a vital element for your soul's progress, and you should never take it for granted. Be sensible about nourishment and exercise. You could be a sensitive in these things, being a sensitive being who must be conscious of your surroundings, because you can easily be drained by people, places, or things. I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. Always make a ritual of protection and cleansing before you work with a client. Or I think this is for me. Or just bring your mind back to your heart throughout the day to rejuvenate. This is for everybody. This card may also signify a desire to assist other beings through physical or emotional healing work. You may be involved in the medical fields, bodywork, psychiatry, and counseling. Or maybe you're just a good listener who possesses sage advice. If you or someone you know inherited a congenital dis-ease, past life work may be of some benefit. That's random to finish that off on, but yeah. Health, guys. So everybody that's listening and tuning into this live, yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it, Nadine? So take notice and remind yourself, remember that your body is a temple and we only have one for this. Thanks, Christy Johnson. You ladies are amazing. Oh, guys, so good. I love this page. I love the energy and I love the people that come on this page. Let me just You have a wonderful energy and crack me up. Oh, thanks, Christy. Actually, I'm really tired tonight. Here in New Jersey, Sheila. Holy shit. Hey, Renee. That is fantastic. I'm suspecting this will happen soon. Thanks, honey. And looks like I got support already from this group. Yay. Oh, we always... And you know what I love about this group? I love about this group that everybody is so quick to offer support. Everybody is so quick to give hearts, to give thumbs up, to give guidance, because, you know, everybody here, we're all putting ourselves out there when you're asking questions. So, you know, as much as can be silly and I joke around, I really am empathetic to your questions, and I really do appreciate and love that you're asking the question in the first place, okay? So, Sharon says, I'm a counselor. She says, spot on. Happy health to everyone. Have an amazing evening. Oh, thank you, guys. And Sheila, I'll get to you next time. I promise. I love your rawness. Thank you, Melissa and Shannon. Oh, yay. I finally caught you live from New York. Whoa, girl. Hi. How is it going over there? Fucking heavy, hey? Very different energies with the COVID to Australia and New York. Like, I've got a lot of American friends because I do lives in a massive spiritual American community, and it is fucking intense, right? Like, I don't think Aussies have kind of a concept of how bad that shit got real in other countries. But America, yeah, we're really, and even right now with what's going on with the riots and stuff, you know, my heart goes out to you all, okay? Our heart goes out to you all, okay? You are awesome, Jess. I love ya. Thank you, my love. We need to help one another. We certainly do. We certainly do. Yep. And without this getting political, it's like, yep, let's support each other and beautiful energy. Okay, guys. So I'm going to sign off for that. Please, if you would like a private reading, message me, please, on either my Insta, my Facey, or my Webby. And love you guys. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m, the Lighthouse. Check it out. We got full moon, lunar, eclipse in Sagittarius. Amazing. Love you guys. Bye.